Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I have a collective message today. This message is not going to resonate for everyone, okay? I say that in every video, but this one in particular, look, this is a very specific message and I might even just be speaking to one person or a handful of people in this reading, okay? So I've already pulled some cards here. Obviously, I've already picked up on an energy. Now, whoever I'm picking up on today, you are misunderstood, okay? You are misunderstood because of your power, right? Now, you are somebody that people are so confused. You may have a lot of people that make assumptions about you. Again, this is related to your power, your presence. I am speaking to somebody that's out of this world, okay? So, label it as you will. You could resonate with the term earth angel, chosen one, star seed, whatever, okay? But I'm speaking to somebody that holds immense spiritual power, and this is something that it doesn't just stem from this lifetime, it stems from so many different lifetimes, and this was something that you were born with, okay? Now again, not going to resonate for everyone, but I do see that. Here's the thing about you. People can physically see your power, right? So you're somebody that, again, you're misunderstood, and you may have a lot of people that they kind of keep you at arm's length. So they may not get as close to you, or they may even hesitate when you're around. You may also have people that, like, I'm just getting that their behavior around you, it's almost like they're very enclosed, okay? And again, it's because a lot of people view you as somebody that is very powerful, and a lot of people don't understand this, okay? They don't understand how, whoever I'm speaking to, you may be kind of, as I mentioned at the start of this reading, it's like you're misunderstood, okay? And that's the best way I can describe it, because I do see that because people do not understand this spiritual power that you hold, and I'm speaking to like an earth angel, like somebody that's of the light, right? But you have a lot of people that don't understand this, and you do have a lot of people here that think that maybe you're doing spell work, witchcraft, or maybe you're a witch or a wizard, warlock, whatever you want to call it, right? You have people that are very hesitant to get close to you because, again, there are things that have happened here, right? So how do I start this reading properly? Let's get into the good stuff, okay? Because there's also some things that have happened which is out of your control, okay? But we're going to get into the good stuff, okay? You're somebody that people just tend to respect. You're somebody that people listen to. You're somebody that people have a lot of time for, right? There's this energy to you where, like, you could walk into any room and it's like you are now controlling the room, if that makes sense, okay? So, like, everybody is very attentive when it comes to you. People are kind of listening to what you say. People may look up to you. You may feel like you're the leader, okay? Anything that you tend to say, it's almost like people are listening and people are like following any type of advice that you're giving. Again, anything that you're really saying, people just tend to follow you and trust you, okay? So you have this energy to you where it's like you command respect and you don't even need to do anything about it. Like, this is just something that comes naturally to you, right? Now, you're also somebody that, here's one thing about you which confuses people. You may have people that underestimate you, but again, in every situation you walk into, every room that you walk into, any job that you walk into, right, you always tend to be at the top. So it's almost like people are watching you and they feel like you make miracles happen. And they're really confused as to how you do this, okay? It feels like as I mentioned, it's like out of this world, and you have a lot of people really confused about it, right? Now, again, you're somebody that you're always at the top of your game. Anything that you want, you obtain it, okay? And again, this is something where you're just naturally blessed. Now, one thing about you is you have a very powerful mind, okay? So if you don't know this already about yourself, it is very important that you are keeping your thoughts very positive, okay? Only really thinking about things that you want, because you are somebody that can think of something and bring it into the reality, okay? Master manifestor energy, it is giving that. And this has a lot to do with your words, okay? Now, even if you don't say them out loud, okay, you may have a little bit of a thought, okay? Say you have a thought and you're like, I love this certain car. I want this certain car. It's just an example I'm using. But say you have that thought. You will notice that these things will immediately pop up in your reality. Okay? So maybe you start seeing the car everywhere, but it's deeper than that. It's almost like the things will kind of fall in your lap. Right? Now, you have people everywhere you go confused about you. I am getting this energy where there was a group of people that really misunderstood you. Okay? There was a group of people that thought that you could not do it. Whatever this is going to be different for everyone. For some of you, though, this is surrounding work and money. For others, it could be anything, right? But I'm getting that there was a group of people. Now, whether you started a new job and you had like co-workers that thought this, or, you had people around you like that just did not believe in you. But there was some type of role that you stepped into and you were definitely underestimated. I just seen 7:07 on the timer and it's 7 p.m. on my actual clock here. So a lot of 7, right? Let me know if that resonates. But I am getting this energy where it's like people were underestimating you, okay? They don't have the type of belief in you. You may have had some type of disadvantage as well. And what I mean by that is like, maybe there's something about you that, for example, say you walked into a new job and you know nothing, right? You know nothing about the role, you know nothing about the field, but like the job just like fell in your lap type of energy, right? So you have a lot of people kind of doubting you. This is just an example, but it could resonate for somebody. So you have a lot of people doubting you because basically the odds are against you, right? And then all of a sudden, you're at the top. And that's the energy I'm picking up on, okay? And I am getting this specific message that somebody just like the example I just used, I am getting this specific message that you started like a job or a role, or maybe you even started your own business. Again, you had a lot of doubt, a lot of people kind of thinking that you could never really do what you're doing or you have no experience, right? All of a sudden, you got a promotion. All of a sudden, you're the top of your game, okay? So if you got a new job, all of a sudden, okay, you started off not knowing anything, or people thought that about you, and then all of a sudden, you're at the top, right? Or same thing, you started a business, okay? And, like no experience, nothing like that, all of a sudden, you're at the top. That's the energy that you carry. Like, I'm really getting that this is an energy that you've always had. And yeah, so I've got the Fool here, clarified by the Emperor, and the message I'm getting from the cards being clarified by each other. It's like what I've been saying, you walk into something not really knowing anything, taking a leap of faith, okay, being really brand new at something, and then all of a sudden you're a master at it. Or you walk into a company and all of a sudden you're the manager or you're the boss, okay? Or you're making the most money, right? That's the energy that you carry, okay? And it's because you are somebody that you are highly protected. As I mentioned before, you do have this spiritual power about you. Now, this is something that is misunderstood. You have a lot of people here that think that I keep picturing an upside down cross, and I know, but what I'm getting in, people kind of think that you are, into, as I mentioned, witchcraft, or maybe like, you're a devil worshipper or something like that, just because of the out of this world things that will happen to you. And this is another message that I got at the start of this reading, and I didn't want to start the reading off with this because I feel like it's very negative. But again, not going to resonate for everyone. But what I'm getting here is, and you would know this, okay? You would know this. But whoever I am speaking to and whoever this message is for today, there are especially one person coming up here, okay? One person in particular is coming up, somebody that was really harsh to you, somebody that misunderstood you. But I'm getting that it happened to a few people, okay? Anyone that really treats you badly, you may notice that some type of karma happens to them, okay? Or something something bad happened, okay? And it's not because of you at all, okay? But this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that basically there was somebody here that was really cold to you, really harsh to you, somebody that misunderstood you, somebody that didn't believe in you, somebody that really didn't understand, like, they didn't even give you a chance, basically, right? I'm also getting that this person, like, mean-spirited, okay, somebody that was just really harsh to you. This person, something bad happened to this person, okay, and a group of people seen it. And this is the same person that would pick on you, kind of like torment you, and all of a sudden something bad happened to them. I just seen 1212. So you have this like group of people kind of scared of you at the moment, but this is something that you may have noticed had happened to people that try to pick on you, people that try to belittle you, people that try to kind of hurt you in any type of way or underestimate you. Like, it's almost like a series of unfortunate events will start to happen to these people, okay? And this is something that, again, a lot of people misunderstand, and a lot of people think that you're doing something, like there's some type of witchcraft or there's some type of negative energy surrounded by it. What people don't understand is you are actually extremely protected. And I don't know why this is a really hard message for me to get out. Like, I feel like it's not flowing the way it usually does. I just think 1313. Maybe it's a little uncomfortable for me to speak on this subject because I do see that there's a lot of misunderstanding. People thinking that, you're dark and things happening to people, but the people that it happens to is people that kind of, either tease you, make fun of you, belittle you. Oh, I'm getting make you cry. Okay, so and I'm also getting, you're heavily protected, and I'm getting that if you cry, okay, like if your tears hit the floor, okay, and this is actually a thing too, with people with this type of energy, that's when your spirit guides kind of jump in, okay? And the thing is about you is you're so loving and caring, okay? You're coming up as the Queen of Cups. You're really sensitive, you're loving, you're caring, you've got this light energy about you. But people don't even know that about you because people are so busy just assuming the worst. Like, that you're dark, that you're doing something, that this is negative. A lot of people have a fear energy surrounding you. So, they are scared of you. Okay, they're scared of your power because they do not understand it. But I do see that people that tend to make you cry, like something happened to them, like something very unfortunate. And again, you have a lot of people that think that, you know, again, like you're a witch or, you know, you're a warlock or something like that. Okay, but the thing is here, you're so much more powerful. You know what I mean? Like, a witch or a warlock does not have anything on you. Okay, because sure, those spells and stuff, that definitely could get to people that, you know, are unaware. But you're somebody that, you're of the light. Okay, sorry, I actually ran out of storage. But you're somebody, as I was saying, you're somebody of the light. You're somebody with so much spiritual protection. You're somebody that you don't need to do all this, okay? You don't need to kind of go and cast spells on people or wish bad upon people. In fact, you're so opposite, right? You're somebody that, say, even if you have a fight with somebody, right? You are somebody that's going to pray for them, or you're somebody that's going to wish them well. Okay, you're not somebody that has this type of, you know, malicious intent in you. You really don't. Okay, but people are scared of you. People are fearful of you. Okay, and it has nothing to do with you, but this is the spiritual protection that you carry. Right? You also are very mysterious and very misunderstood. And I'm getting that not many people can actually get close to you, especially if they don't have the best intentions, right? But this is the energy that I'm getting today. Like, I'm getting that when it comes to like any type... Okay, sorry about that. But as I was saying, there is this energy where it's like not a lot of people actually know you, but they have made assumptions about you, and there are rumors about you, right? And the collective like energy of the rumors and most of the people that come across you or know about you is like they're scared of you and there's fear surrounding you, okay? And here's the thing. Even though you're somebody that, you know, you don't really entertain these energies of fear or these energies of, you know, like this darkness that people assume that you do, right? The thing in here is because these people do not understand what's going on, and they don't understand the power, and they don't understand like the spiritual protection that you have, a lot of people will just automatically jump to the worst conclusion, okay? And that's what's happened here. Also, I do want to mention that people looking in on your life, okay? Number one thing I want to say is you do have a lot of people that are intrigued by you because you are very mysterious, but you also get everything that you desire. Like, everything that you want literally will fall into your lap. Okay, you are somebody that if, say, you know, there's a competition, you're always going to win it. Say there's something going on, you're always going to be at the top. Okay, so there is a lot of fear surrounding you, and you are misunderstood on a large scale for some of you. I am getting that maybe there's people that don't even try to get to know you because they've either heard things about you or they've made assumptions about you. And I will be so for real as well. Like, you may actually have a hard time meeting new people and aligning with people just because you're on a different frequency. Okay. And a lot of people do not resonate with this frequency. But you are somebody that there always seems to be some type of justice when it comes to you. People see that, right? That is what scares people. Because it's like, if people tend to like hurt you, and this is like 10 of Swords energy. So it's not like, you know, somebody, say they cut you off in traffic, like it's not that deep, right? But with the 10 of Swords energy, and it's 717 on my actual clock, this is the type of energy where it's like a really painful energy, okay? So people putting you through pain, people stabbing you in the back, okay? People that tend to really hurt you, there's some type of justice that will always happen, okay? And again, your spirit guides, now you are definitely of the light, don't get me wrong, okay? The thing is about your spirit guides and the way that you are protected in this lifetime, in every lifetime, in they can be very unforgiving when it comes to people making you cry, hurting you, betraying you, and that's just what it is. Okay, so I just seen 444 on the timer. Again, really just reinforcing that spiritual protection. Okay, you may actually see 444 a lot. If you do, that is a massive sign that your spirit guides are protecting you at that moment. Okay. You have two people here as well. Oh, okay. Another thing about you is the way people fall in love with you is out of this world. Okay. Actually, majority of people are into you. Okay, and it doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter what you've got, it does not matter, but you will notice that the majority of people that you meet have some type of crush on you, or they're attracted to you, or it's like people just view you as somebody that can have anything that you want. And everybody seems to be focused on you. You're also somebody that attracts very high vibrational people. Okay, you attract people that are in a position of power. You attract people that, you know, boss energy, even like people in the public eye, right? And you know what's really interesting is even the people that tend to just fall in love with you believe that there's some type of either love spell or you've done something to them. Okay, again, on a spiritual level. Here's the thing though, people fall in love with you because you have this beautiful energy, you have this beautiful soul. Okay, you are somebody that's so out of this world, but not in the way that most people think, right? You're somebody with this divine energy. You're somebody that, sure, it may be very scary to people that don't understand it and people that have not experienced it, but you're somebody that's of the light, and you're somebody that has this divine energy, and you're somebody that even the people that tend to fall in love with you start questioning why they're so obsessed. Like, especially because you tend to really like get to people on a different level. Okay, the way people love you, it's really intense and it's obsessive, and people are just instantly drawn to you. So again, you do have a lot of people here that, because they don't understand this divine energy, this spiritual like knowledge and protection that you have, it's like they just assume the worst and they think that you have put some type of curse on them, spell on them, you put a love spell on them, right? Or if somebody does you wrong, somebody thinks that you've put some type of bad spell on them. Okay, a lot of people just think that you're like a walking spell. Okay, and you would have had, if this resonates for you, if this is for you, this is how you're going to know, because people will tell you. People will actually tell you. They'll be like, hey, did you put a spell on me? Like, did you like do something? Like, why am I so, you know, into you type of thing? Or they may ask you things like, are you into witchcraft? Or like, what's the go? Like, they're always going to try to ask you questions that are trying to figure out like, what are you doing? And like, how are you doing this, right? So again, if this resonates, you would have had people that have asked you, have you put a spell on me? Okay. Now, obviously, maybe not everyone, but definitely would have had one or two people say that to you in your lifetime because of the feelings that you invoke in people. And here's the thing about you. You represent this divine energy, this energy that is so rare. And sometimes when people experience you, it's the first time ever tapping into a divine energy like that. So you will have people that kind of, yeah, they do question it. Also, it feels like when you end things, okay, when you end things with people, whether it's a relationship, a job, whatever, you always get blessed, okay? That's one thing about you. I do see it coming up here. Like, there was something that you had ended. It may have looked like a blessing. Like, a lot of other people viewed this as a blessing, but you walked away from it. And then when you walked away from it, like, you actually got 10 times of what you already were doing. Okay, so what I mean is, like, if you left a relationship, you met somebody that is 10 times better than your ex, okay? Or say you've left a job, you start making 10 times the amount of money on your own, okay? That's the type of energy that you have, and heavy on the tenfold, okay? Same thing with, you know, people hurting you. You may notice that things kind of go back times 10. You're somebody that, yeah, people just do not understand it. They do not get it. They feel like you have everything you want, okay? And you do. Like, you are somebody that is blessed in this lifetime. You're somebody that you experience this divine energy and this divine protection, but you also are an outlet for other people to experience it as well. The thing is if people are in fear, they never really get to experience it. And you know, one thing about you is you're going to leave a lasting impact on people. Like, you're the type of person where people are trying to figure you out 10 years later. They're trying to figure out, like, who was that? How'd they do that? That's you, okay? What else? I'm also getting that people think that you're some type of really, really powerful witch, warlock, whatever, okay? And you had somebody who believes that they are a powerful witch or warlock, I just seen 1111, trying to come for you, okay? Just for whatever reason. For some of them, they may not have, they may have thought that you are very powerful and they were trying to kind of compete with you in a way. But I do feel like there's some type of witch who thought that they were powerful, or somebody that practiced like witchcraft who thought that they were powerful. You humbled them so quick. You humbled them real quick, okay? Because here's the thing. They tried to get you to lose things. They wanted you to be miserable. They wanted you to be unhappy. They tried to get you to lose things, okay? And the more spell work they did on you, spell work, it's hilarious, but the more spell work they did on you, the more that you were blessed in front of their face. Okay, and that's one thing that you will notice. If anyone tries to mess with you on a spiritual level, it's impossible, okay? As I mentioned before in this reading, like, sometimes, like, that spell work and that witchcraft can work on people that are unaware and not protected. But you, on the other hand, so protected. And if anything, this person wishes they never messed with you, because anything they wished on you went back to them times 10, okay? And this is somebody that wished some bad things on you, okay? They tried to do some bad things. Yeah. So for some of you, this person actually went to jail. That's what I'm getting here with the Eight of Swords and the Justice reversed. Strong message, somebody went to jail. If it's not real jail, could have been spiritual jail. Whatever this energy is, this is not pretty. Okay, that's not a pretty energy. It's going to be different for everyone depending on what they wished for you. Oh, they lost everything. They literally lost everything trying to come at you. Okay. Especially money. Money, gone. Freedom, gone. Yeah. Again, it's almost like this person seeing you as a challenge. They really thought, oh, there it is. Definitely. They seen you as a challenge. They wanted to keep you stuck. They wanted to like ruin your life. They wanted to see if... See, here's the thing. They know how powerful you are. And again, as I mentioned, there's a lot of misconception here. So people think that you're powerful because you're doing something dark, right? They thought that too. They were mistaken though. They definitely were wrong, and they know that now. And it's interesting because it doesn't matter the level of like witch, warlock, whatever. whatever that you're dealing with, spell work, does not matter. It's not going to affect you, okay? Again, because you're of the light. You are somebody divinely guided, protected, okay? You're somebody that, and I'm getting that you're surrounded by white light, like at all times. Like you just have this like bubble of protection at all times, right? Yeah, so basically, yeah, I do see that you have a lot of people here that they don't understand you. They're strong Leo energy here. Aries energy, Sagittarius, so a lot of fire here. We have Scorpio too, Libra, and a lot of Pentacles, so Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But that's the thing about you, you're definitely misunderstood. You have a lot of people that they're too scared to come close, okay? They're scared of you because you represent something that they've never experienced before, and you represent that for a lot of people because you do have this like divine energy surrounding you. You are somebody, as I mentioned before, like you are basically an outlet. You help people experience divine energy. For some of you, like you are that first encounter of divine energy, and if people don't understand that, they get really weird about it. Like they get really fearful about it, and that's when, you know, they no longer can kind of even experience you. You also may have a lot of people that go against you, a lot of people that kind of pick on you, a lot of people that you're very misunderstood, right? These people as well, you have to understand that people learn from you. Okay, so again, you may come across some of the worst people, and you may notice that people are mean to you, or like, you know, you come across these people that are mean or rude or like so terrible. For some of you, like you're teaching these people a lesson, okay? And you know, I never believe that nothing is a coincidence, okay? So nothing is a coincidence, and everything is for a reason. So if you are coming across these people, you know, and they're being so terrible to you, like they're stabbing you in the back, they're betraying you, they're hurting you, they hate you for no reason, right? They're misunderstanding you and stuff like that, you know. And then you see like it's a sort of a difficult message to put out there, but you know, it looks like karma, but again, they're learning something, okay? They're learning something, just like the people that come into your life and they're nice to you, they're kind to you. Then people get really good karma, okay? Then people then get blessed, okay? Because again, you're somebody that on a large scale, you're misunderstood, and on a large scale, you have a lot of people judging you in the wrong way. So when you do come across somebody that understands you and appreciates you and sticks up for you and is nice for you, those people get blessed as well. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. If you want me to go deeper on this reading, let me know in the comments. If you want a part 2, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next reading.